What is up, my YouTube family? We are back again with another one. This is podcast number 33. Roundtable Podcast is what it's called. Bare Bones Reactions is my channel name. Stalkers. So, not grocery stalkers like you stalk shelves. I'm talking about people that actually are obsessed with somebody who actually, well, I guess you can call it wants to be somebody, or somebody just completely jealous. There's different kind of stalkers. This one guy that we're about to watch, he actually had somebody at his home who took over his cameras, took over his phone, his OnStar, was texting him about his wife, what his kid's name was, all kinds of stuff. So we have different kinds of stuff going on. Can you imagine waking up to a text one day telling you how many cameras you have in your house? That's what this guy did. He did exactly the same thing. So we're going to watch this video. We're going to talk about it. We're going to pause through it. And afterwards, we'll discuss it. Anyways, guys, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like, subscribe to the channel. It's highly appreciated. Anyways, guys, let's continue to see what they have to say.
Scary stuff, though, man. Like the worst things you can think of. Yeah, it was really scary.
What was some of the stuff that he was?
So just a short list of things. This person was able to get into our OnStar, lock our car on and off, shut our lights on and off. He'd send us pictures to our phone of all our cameras at the house. He would, there'd be texts like,
he was like a hacker.
I'm gonna hang your family on cross, burn your houses down, and like scary stuff, man. And when you got kids, it's like there's no play with that. There's no room for play. Like I don't even care if you're joking. Like there's no.
And can you imagine literally waking up to this and not knowing who the people even are or who the person is? But he goes on to say that people does this all the time to people, especially YouTubers, movie stars, whoever it may be. Someone actually always has a stalker. That's what he's talking about here. But as far as his camera goes, his car goes, OnStar, really? That should be one of the worst things you can hack, because it's satellite. That's where you get that. That's where you get that from. Everything else about it is just crazy. So somebody out there can take over your TV, tell you how many cameras you have. Watching your kids. Picture this. You're laying in bed and you wake up to a text message saying that your daughter's up walking around because they took over your cameras. How scary would that be? Some people just doesn't get it. And some people just thinks it's cool just to have it happen. So this guy is scared for his family's life, and his wife has to be scared too. And so is his kids. It's just a scary world. So you have literally hackers out there that could do this. And like I said, they think that's funny and it's a good time to have. Why, I don't know. Anyways, guys, let's continue to see what he has to say.
Could get into anything, dude. Could literally text me what's in my accounts.
And you didn't know where he was coming from or who he was.
Yeah, well, I kind of knew who he was, but you can't do anything. You need to let the FBI do it, right?
Was there ever a time where you weren't comfortable with that anymore? Where you got to a point where you're like, yo, it's extermination time. I'm in dad mode. Identify and destroy.
It's the worst thing ever. I just trusted they kept telling me to make sure that I just be patient with them.
But you also had high level security at your house.
We had the best that I could do. Yeah. Yeah. We did I don't know, $1.5 million for security.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
So what
expensive.
So what ends up happening with this guy?
Currently, there's still a case. It's still big felony charges.
Do they have the guy?
This long of yeah.
Just a weirdo.
FBI full raids, dude.
Just a guy.
Full. There's many people, but there's one particular that's heavy.
What?
And he's probably not the only one that did this. He's probably done this to other families. If he's done it to one, he's probably done it to more. Especially if he knows how to get into their... Well, if he's watching cameras, more than likely, that's how you get in your bank account, your credit card numbers, and vice versa. If he can tell you how many cameras you have, he's in your home. Well, not in your home, but he's watching your home. So Not to mention, most smart TVs, I wonder how that would work too. With like your smart TVs, your phone, Google Earth in general is just crazy. How you can go on Google Earth, move your road, look down your road, pull up the house. A certain date, you can see what they have outside their house. You do all kinds of stuff. So it brings me back to the Big Brother thing they had like 4 years ago about the cameras, the TVs, the Xbox cameras. Remember that Connect on the Xbox 360 that they done away with? Well, that was actually supposed to have been a Sting thing. That's what they said. So there's all kinds of stuff with, you know, your phones. Remember the phone calls that they had about a couple of years ago where if you got a phone call and if you hung up to depower your phone and restart it, to turn it off and restart it? Because people was actually on your cameras or are listening to you on your phone. That's crazy. That's crazy to even think about. Yet people would actually want to do this. But there's actually people out there that got nothing better to do with themselves. Pedophiles. Why? That would be perfect for a pedophile. Get on someone's cameras and watch their kids, watch their wife. And people actually get obsessed with your life when they're watching that stuff. So it's crazy that somehow these people could do it, especially criminals. Like I said, pedophiles. You can be a pedophile and stay at home all day long and just watch somebody's cameras and never really even notice who the person is because all they do is stay home. So how is people going to stop all this stuff? This guy spent $1.5 million on security. And he's got cameras. Plain and simple. And if they could do this here, they could do it at Walmart. They could do it at grocery stores. They could do it wherever they want to. It's just not at your home. So basically, these people are following you around, stalking you. They're obsessed with your life. And they basically, at that point, sounds like they want to be your life. They want to be you. They want to be your life. They want to be your kids. That's basically what this sounds like. So this guy's afraid for his life, which he should be. Now he's got somebody watching his kids. It's ridiculous. Whether this guy is a pedophile or not, in my opinion, he's watching his kids. So more or less, he's a pedophile, in my opinion. That's my belief on it. Anyways, guys, let's see what else he has to say.
Why you? That was what confused me the most. Like I'm watching all this unfold and I'm like, why attack Roman? Like you live in your quaint little life in Ohio with your family, trying to be positive online. Like,
well, that's what I try to tell people. Whether you're controversy or not, you're gonna have hate. You know, you gotta. I had the Uber driver on the way over here knew you and Jake, and we were talking about controversy and what sells, and he was like, whether you're good or bad, you're gonna sell. Yeah. And I'm like, that's me, man. I try to be so good and lift. My job is to literally create better people, dude. I want to inspire you. I want you to create a career. I want you to do your best. And then I go through FBI case and like, it's scary stuff, man. Yeah.
Was it hate that he was exhibiting all like was it an obsession? Like why exactly was he targeting you?
All situations I've ever had is they're either in love with Brittany and love. Like they change your, they turn our insurance off to all our cars. We're driving with no insurance, don't even know it. Right?
Oh my God.
But then they changed the marital status to Brittany single. And then the email would be like, you know, I'm in your wife. And like, it's creepy stuff, dude. Creepy. Like,
I don't know how you had
think it's demented.
So I was going to say, like, I had
at what point?
I had some of.
See, it fits that category. It fits that category of a pedophile, a sexual predator / pedophile. That's what this person reminds me of. You're gonna send somebody emails saying that you're in their wife, and just be okay with it. Just be okay with watching somebody's cameras. Just be okay with stealing their money, their credit card numbers, because you're watching their cameras. Be okay with watching their kids in general. Walk around the house, take showers, whatever you want. It's messed up. It's a sick world out there. And there's more people out there like that. that we're never going to find. And then you have people trying to be you, trying to be his wife. That's how people get obsessed with somebody, is when they watch them. And that's what these people did, is got obsessed with them. And now now they try to be their life. And you know, another thing is, these people never think they're going to be caught. And when they get caught, it's big trouble. Felony counts, like you said. So not only are we dealing with somebody who is a hacker, we're dealing with somebody who basically wants to be with your wife at the same time. So what is these people, how far would these people even go to have what they wanted? Their wife, his wife, because that's what they said that they wanted. They was obsessed with his wife. How far would they go? That's what I'm saying. Is this something that would just, you know, not meant to happen? Because that would be a lie, because this person's on their cameras. So how, see, that's what I'm wondering now, is what did the person get charged for? What was the charges? Because I'm sure there's all kinds. I'm sure one could be a sexual predator. That's it. You're watching somebody's cameras. $1.5 million in security to protect his family. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, let's continue to see what they have to say.
Of this with Lana, because the porn stars, it's a whole different level. I mean, these guys get this immense obsession with their digital idol. And so I was getting some of that kind of stuff, like, yo, like and they would come to LP's house sometimes and throw stuff over the fence and scream her name out in the street and shit like that.
We had a couple singers. Helicopters. One guy drove his spray painted car, had some like weird cryptic message on the side, like halfway over our driveway and into the fence.
Was wild.
Helicopter came over. It's, you know, when you sign up to be a creator, there is no going back.
It's truly a real double-edged sword.
You can't become unfamous either. Like for the rest of your life, even if you are fucking dead, broke, and irrelevant, you are still, your face.
It's weird, dude. It's weird. And now I don't have a single kid who knows who I am. They're all full-grown dudes. And every single person says, dude, I used to watch you when I was a kid.
That's wild.
Right? Like
I get told that. I got told it yesterday.
That's my viewership now as adults. And that's what pushed me to move to, you know, a new chapter, is like try to capitalize on my audience now. And, you know.
Anyways, guys, that was my video. Like, I've seen this video and I had to share it with you guys. Like, this guy literally tried to take over his life. He's a hacker. Took over cameras, stole credit cards, watched his wife get dressed, watched his kids get dressed. A crazy world. And there's more out there like that. So this just goes to show you, you're not safe even with cameras around your house. If someone wants to get to you through cameras, then if they're a hacker, then they will. It just goes to show you, no amount of money can protect you at that point. That there's sick people out there that literally take advantage of your stuff when they can't afford to get them. They can't afford to get what you have. Whether it be a nice house, so they just want to, they're a hacker, so hey, I can just get on your cameras and talk about your kids and your wife and be okay with it and live their life every single day like nothing's happened. Anyways, guys, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like, subscribe to the channel is highly appreciated. YouTube family, your boy Deuce is out. I love you guys. Peace.